I was talking to my dad last weekend about how I teach my students, what state testing is like, and what a typical day in my classroom is like, and to be honest, I think he was shocked. My dad is not even 60 yet, but he looked at me and said, "Man, schools have changed even since you were there." The topic of devices and cell phones came up, and while he's no stranger to using his own cell phone for work and for personal use both, he was honestly surprised by the fact that we use them so often in the classroom. What I tried to convey to him, and what I think many educators are grappling with, is the fact that cell phones and other mobile devices do not exist in opposition to education. Most professionals, including my dad, use mobile devices professionally for their work. So if I'm working to prepare my students to live and work in the real world, why shouldn't I be teaching them responsible mobile device usage in schools? One of the most important places I see adults using mobile devices is to connect with people around the world. For me, this means that my students should be able to do the same thing. My academic literacy students are reluctant readers, but they are avid device users. I have found that by combining these tools, my students are much more likely to actually do some reading in their independent reading unit. Students are able to research and choose books using their mobile device and websites like Your Next Read, or to look at personal reviews on Goodreads.com or Amazon. It gives them a visual search for books and connections to other readers around the world. They get their books, spend time reading them, and use their mobile devices to post in discussion boards with each other about what they've read. The whole class gets in on the action, and they share book titles, interests, and recommendations together. When we finish our books, the mobile communication doesn't stop. Students take that opportunity to compose an email to the author of their book explaining their thoughts, their ideas, and their questions about what they've read, and then they share about their book by creating a book trailer and an application of their choice, which is then uploaded to YouTube, making their voice heard around the world. In this simple unit of study, students are part of the Web 2.0 read-write web, allowing them to be active contributors in our world. As educators, we must provide these opportunities for our students to create authentic interactions with the world outside of our classroom, and mobile devices are a simple, effective way to do it. We can't assume that cell phones are the enemy, but rather they are our opportunity to connect with our students, create genuine assignments, and build a learning environment that fosters investment in our entire world and not just our classroom. The importance of technology and communication is growing in the workplace as well as in education through the implementation of Common Core standards, making us accountable to teach our students responsible practices with mobile devices. We must ensure that our students can be responsible, effective consumers and creators of media, preparing them to be independent in a world where technology and mobile devices are truly a key to success.